What is up, guys? It's me, Dominic, once again. I'm just gonna see if I can put some casual music for myself. Okay. Um, how do I describe this exactly? I love Shantae. Like, I love the series. I love the games. Like, it's just genuinely a fun series in general with like a great cast of characters. Like just some great games overall. And it's just sort of interesting, in my opinion. It just has sort of a charm to it that not a lot of game series give, you know? It's all sort of interesting in its own unique way, and it's genuinely just a fun franchise that you can just leap into. Um, I know a lot of people tend to talk about the first game and like the first game itself, like it was definitely a good game for the time. It came out and it was like around that time, like the when the game came out, it was released on the Game Boy Color, and like the graphics and like the quality of it, like the amount of effort put into that game was like amazing for the time because like it had some really great animations. There was a lot of expression, a lot of passion was put into the game, and it came out pretty damn well, if I'm being honest. Um, Sadly, the game came out on like the Game Boy Color, and around that time, the Game Boy Color was like already like at the end of its lifespan, so there wasn't any sort of like there might not have been actually a future for Shantae since the game released so late in the system. And it definitely could have been re-released on Game Boy Advance, but then again, the amount of copies actually made for the game were pretty small, so it wasn't like there was no possible way it was gonna be able to like uh, get out to other people. So it was pretty. This character could have actually just like disappeared completely, and we would never have seen Shantae ever again. But luckily, about a couple more years later, on the DS, Risky's Revenge was released. And that game, from what I can tell, it's definitely like an improvement from the first game. It improved a lot of, it's got a very good graphical overhaul. It looks a lot more like a Game Boy Advance game, if I'm being honest. Like, if you really look at it, I mean, it was released as a DSi exclusive, but it feels more like a Game Boy Advance game at heart. And still, it's a great game overall, and I think it's still like a playable game even like now. Like you could just find it on the internet and just play it to your heart's content. I actually hope I can play it because I haven't actually played that game for myself. Uh, the ones that I have played, the ones I've played are I played Shantae, half-genie hero. That was the first one I played, and risky. No, Pirates Class. Those are the two games that I've like played of the series. There's also Seven Sirens, but I'll say that for later in a sec. But let me try to talk about Pirates Cast. Pirates Cast to me, I definitely think it's like a really good a DS 3DS sort of game. Like it definitely has a lot of quality going for it. I like the art style of it. It looks really nice. I think the game just looks genuinely good for a 3DS game. Like I'm just sort of like one of those people that just likes 16-bit sort of games that have sort of like a nice graphical quality to them, like they're from the 80s or 90s. Um, in order to convey different feelings and like sort of just show different emotions, and that would be a trend that would continue on for like the rest of the series. They'd always like express characters with 2D images. I think there'll also still be like some idle animations, like for some characters. Shantae like is still pretty interesting, I'd say. I think Shantae like how do I actually no? I want to describe Shantae as like a character at the end, but like I genuinely think that Pirates Cast is like it's a good game in its own right, and I can see why a lot of people actually like it. Um, like it doesn't have Shantae doesn't have like her usual magic powers in this game. Rather, she uses Risky Boots' different like weapons and like items and such, and it's used in a really creative way. And like I think it's just it makes the game for me, you know. And like getting to the end of the game, like the final level, it's really it does actually test your skills and like what you've learned about the game, and like all the different items that you picked up along the way. Those like all matter in the grand scale of things, and it's just uniquely interesting in my opinion. Definitely a challenging game. And I definitely think it's a game that a lot of people should also play. Since I don't think you can actually like install it on your 3DS anymore. Um, like it's sort of like it was sort of like a limited time release, but I'm pretty sure you can be able to like find it. There should be there should be like a some like 3DS there should be a way to like get the 3DS version of it. I think it might be on Wii U, but that might have also been a limited time release too. So it may not actually be around all that much. But what else? I definitely think that I played Half Genie Hero. I think that game is actually like the best Shantae game I've ever played. It's not like it definitely doesn't feel challenging for the main game, but like the different side modes are definitely like providing a lot of challenge since you are using like different abilities, uh, like that are sort of only like you can only use that certain ability. Like the replay value of Half Genie Hero is where it really shines because you can play that game with different like different sort of like equipment, like different character designs. There's even like a mode for Risky. You can even play as Risky in that game, and I think that's it gives it a lot of like replay value overall since you're not just like stuck with Shantae and her abilities. You have other characters that you can play as. I mean, you have to like complete the main story first, but like I wouldn't say it's that challenging, but it definitely has its challenging moments. And I definitely think like the 2.5D aspect that is phenomenal, beautiful. Like I literally think the game looks really great from that style and just like looking so good. Like it's genuinely just nice to look at, and like the art style overall is just great. Um, I'm a little bit like this game is definitely great, but like when moving on to like Shantae and like the Seven Sirens. Now, I don't hate that game. I personally do not hate that game whatsoever. It's a good game. But the problem is, I think, is that like the art style is like using the assets from Half Genie Hero, but they're putting it on a 2D layout, and I don't think that actually works well with the game. Like it just doesn't feel right to me because like I could definitely still play the game with that sort of art style, but like they're using the same they could just make new assets in some way to like better fit with the 2D art style. Or they could do another pixel game, but nah, I don't think I think we're probably past that motion. Then again, like maybe Half Genie Hero took a lot of development time, and they had to like get this properly out, so that way it was properly like readily playable. Like, but I still think that we could have like gotten a pretty good, like another good 2.5D Shantae game. Um, Also, this game's apparently a little bit easy, but then again, it was also released on mobile early for some reason, which makes no sense. It was meant for Apple Arcade. It's this service that Apple offers for their app games and such. But like, I think like they didn't need to simplify the game, like for the sake of putting it on mobile. I feel like this game could still work, um, even if it was like, I mean, like maybe not even have a mobile release, because maybe that's why they didn't use 2D assets whatsoever. Um, I don't like. Still, I think that the character is great and all. Actually, since we've like talked about most of the games, I'd say the ranking of games, like I still need to like play most of the Shantae games to give like a proper ranking of all of them, because I feel like each one has more flaws than the other, and some like are a lot more great. And I definitely think that half-genie Hero has some like problems. It's not an entirely perfect game, but I definitely think it's a decent enough game, and I definitely enjoy it. It's fun. This game series just makes me smile, and I just hope that we can continue to get more games, more quality made games at the very least. Like, I also read a weird post that said like they might be able to bring Shantae to 3D, and like that sounds like an interesting concept, but I'm not sure if the transition to 3D might actually be good, because that might end up being a bit of a problem. Then again, it could also bring a lot of new abilities to Shantae's moveset. It could also really make a lot of like cool new sort of like level design for Way Forward. I definitely think it would be a cool thing to do. I think first they need to like properly set up like a pre-alpha game. Like they just release a pre-alpha to the public, and then get feedback from that, and then they use that as the base to create the actual Shantae game. Because it definitely feels like they definitely could be able to pull it off. I just think that like transition to 3D is a like careful process. You have to be careful with like transitioning your characters from a 2D style gameplay to 3D. I mean, we have 2.5D, that's a good start so far, but how far are we able to go with this concept exactly? Yeah, I think that's about it as much as I can talk about with Shantae. I definitely think that she's a great character in overall. I think, actually, let me just, this is a lot different from like, but I want to end off this video like in a more like interesting way. So we're gonna search up Shantae tier list. Okay, so I was able to find a tier list. Two of them sort of like, one is based on the games, the other is on waifus. So we're gonna just like sort of rank the games as it is. I've only like played 2 games, so this is an easy list for me to make. Pirates Cast, I think, is it's definitely an A. Half-genie Hero, also an A. Yeah. So far, I'd say that like, I'd say for like Seven Sirens is kind of at the bottom at the moment. Like, at least until I play it. Also this way, and yeah. I'd say this is my ranking at the moment, like until like I've played all 3 games. So hopefully the list will be a little more different. There's no S ranks. I don't think any of these games count as S rank at the moment. Maybe Pirates Curse, but like, I don't know, maybe in between at the very least. Like, in between S and A, somewhere around there. But Half Genie Hero definitely an A. Okay, let's just rank a bunch of Shantae characters, shall we? And what sort of I need some. No, I don't need to get some casual music. Alright. Oh my god, this is actually a very good list right here. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Okay, I try to like select characters that like I know of in some capacity, so that way I don't end up confusing myself because I don't want to end up just let's see. Squid Baron, I think he's pretty. I think he's a good character. I think he's just interesting character. Sky's mom, very nice. Beautiful crush. Probably. I'm sort of yes, I am that kind of person. Let's see. Mermaid Princess. Mermaid Queen. Crush. Yes, that's what I'm going with. Oh yeah, the chick who does like the smashing up. Beautiful, definitely a beauty, that's for sure. 100% beauty. I like the snake. I'd say she's okay. I don't like necessarily think that I don't think that she's necessarily like the best thing ever, but like she's done a nice character and all. I think I'll put these two in. Actually, I might put you at like okay. I like her a lot more actually. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're the spirit thing. I don't remember exactly, but you're definitely okay. Like I'd say as a character disgusting, but like okay overall in some ways. I have no idea. I haven't actually gotten to the. Have I gotten to the point where Nega Shantae exists? Was she in Half Genie Hero? Because I can't remember if she was in Half Genie Hero or in the other games. I think I'll just leave that. I'll leave it at that. Why not? Why not? I like big chicks, so that's going. Is that Roddy Tops? That's not Roddy, is he? Wait, hold on. No, but Roddy's right here, so then... Wait, so that... Wait, if this is Roddy over here, then who's this? Jeez, I don't know who the hell that is. Okay, let's move on a bit down. Let's see. Risky. Crush, she is phenomenal as, like... She's just a great character to me. Let's see. Oh yeah, enemy variants. I don't really think the archer. I think the archers were pretty beautiful in Half Genie Hero. Very nice design. Also thought these chicks were great. Good design as well. I think they were in I think they were in Pirates Cast as well. But maybe it's a different character variant. Oh yeah, it's these ones. Yeah, this one. This Scorpion chick. Good character. That's a good one. Let's see. What else should I go with? Oh yeah. This is actually meant to be Rotty Tops. I'd say she's definitely like. I think she's more beautiful, but like. Yeah, she's definitely a beautiful character. That's for sure. Probably like between beautiful and crush, I'd say. What else? Oh, the mermaids, right? Of course, the mermaids. They're okay. They're okay. I think they definitely look great. In Pirates Cast, I'd say the design was a lot more fixed. In Half Genie Hero, though, I'd say like. The overall designs in Half Genie Hero are actually the best thing about this game. That's probably why I like it so much. It's just the art style is just so great. Spider Shantae. I want to put it at Crush, but I don't know. Like, No, I'm gonna put a crush. I think I like spider chicks. That is my thing. Okay. I don't know what she's. I forgot the name, but this is like okay. We'll just call her Bird Shantae. Um, Definitely like a pretty kind of character. Um, like actually no, I'm actually gonna change my thing. I think these two would actually be pretty characters. I wouldn't say I'd crush on them that much. Uh, like let's see. The slime. I didn't get this one. Okay, that's an okay one. It's just the whole ending of the video, by the way. You should have left by this point. But if you're here, that's good enough for me. Let's see. What other should I pick? Tree Shantae. I don't think I like this one. That does not look good to me whatsoever. Mermaid Shantae. It's an okay design, just like the mermaids. Um, what else is oh yeah. I guess these ones are pretty consider. These ones are pretty, I guess, considering that like they're actually like they're actually people, but except it's a whole explanation, but it's for another time. Let's see. I think that's most of the Shantae characters. Let's move on to the main ones. Uh, Shantae is actually no. I want to save her for later. Risky the Rotty Tops is definitely beautiful. I think that she's good. She's good looking. Definitely like her design. I definitely would crush on Sky a lot. And Shantae, of course, I would also crush on. As for the rest of these characters, I don't know. I have no idea about these other characters whatsoever, but I don't know about you. You seem like I don't know if you. There's no way you are like. You have to be some kind of zombie variant, cause like I don't know. It just doesn't make much sense to me. Cause but yeah, this is my ranking of all the female Shantae characters. I like them. I like them a lot. Um, and that's the end of my podcast. See ya.